Welcome to Aim Small. I'm your slightly lunatic presenter called Gert, and I'm here to enlighten you with my real life experiences. I am not strong-armed by any manufacturer, so what you'll see on this channel is my own personal experience, and yes, some of it will be my own opinion. Remember, I buy everything on this channel myself. For that reason, I'm very poor. And if something is sponsored, I will clearly indicate if this is a sponsored product, yes or no. So that's my promise to you, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. From here on, it's your choice if you want to watch or if you want to leave the channel. But thanks for watching, and keep your hat on, the fun is about to start.
5 shots, same hole.
Welcome back, folks. Thanks for watching the channel again. So again today, up with the BRK Ghost in 22 caliber. This is the high power version, and today I've got a couple of things to test. Now first and foremost, I know this gun loves pellets. It's got a very slow twist rate barrel, 1 in 30, which is very slow. Technically speaking, it should not be able to stabilize slugs when leaving the barrel. Slugs tend to love a faster barrel, a 1 in 16, 1 in 18, 1 in 14, 1 in 12, depending on the weight. But today I'm back onto pellet testing initially. I might go over to something special later if I've got time. But today I've got absolute horrible weather coming in here in Cape Town. The wind is starting to pump already. I can only shoot on my private indoor 30-meter range today, and yes, all safety precautions has been taken on this range, and it is 100% absolutely safe to shoot here. I've even got a pellet trap in front that catches every single piece of lead flung in its way. It's a steel pellet trap with some soft lining on the inside to reduce some noise as well. Alright, so without too much rumble, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to shoot the JSB Monsters. Now this is not the redesigns. The redesigns has got a much smoother flange in the back. Here's the redesigns. Right, and I'll give you guys a nice photo here somewhere of how it looks. But today I'm shooting the very old JSB Monsters in 25.39 grain. And then I'm going to test the gun's limits a little bit with the Jumbo Beasts. Now these are 33.956 grains. For a lack of a better word, call them 34 grainers. So these are the two pellets up for testing right now, up front and next. So let's get into the shooting part of it. Today, because of the weather, I cannot put my camera in front. So I've got the Eagle Cam on top here, the Eagle Vision Scope Cam. I'm going to zoom in as far as possible. I hope the quality is going to be up to your standards. I know it's not going to be up to my standards. And then I've got my Canon SX60 HD in front. I still haven't gotten my 24-105 lens back for my R6 camera. It is still in for reparations. Yeah, it's broken. I didn't break it, so it's one of those things. So unfortunately my video quality is not up to scratch today, and I do apologize for that. But I thought, hey, the content is more important than the actual video quality of the session. So let's get into the shooting. First up, let's shoot the Jumbo Monsters in JSBs. I've got the Crony on here. I've got the cameras on. Everything is ready. And as by now you should know that I'm going to shoot from minimum power all the way up to around about 10-12. And then going to maximum power. The hammer spring maxes out with the current setting on the reg of 145 bar, so it maxes out around about power setting 12. I'm not too phased about that. I'm going to shoot what the gun provides me. Pretty impressive.
think
think that one might have come off the rack slightly. Just topped up quickly and we're ready to go. Power level 12. Maximum. Now that is a very surprising result, ladies and gentlemen. At plus minus 967 feet per second, shooting these, this is as close to a slug as you can get. It's got a little bit of a skirt, so it's basically a slug with a very deep cup base in the back. Superb accuracy, I can't believe it. At 967 feet per second, the grouping there, definitely worth it. Alright, let's quickly go and measure up, give you guys the results, and then we're going to shoot the Jumbo Beast Diablos, the 34 grainers. As expected, it started to rain. So let's see if these pellets can shoot through rain as well. It's light drizzling at the moment, but it's going to pick up. There's a massive cold front moving into Cape Town. But that's not going to stop me. Now, first and foremost, these pellets looks like elephant enemas. They are long. So I thought, oh my greatness, they're not going to fit in the mag. But they fit perfectly in the mag. So kudos there, Mr. Ghost. You can take the big ones as well as the small ones. Phew, they came out a bit slower than expected at 780 feet per second plus minus. I'm just going to aim a little bit higher until the speed picks up. Ooh, 4 in the same hole, 1 slightly up. Alright, something interesting I noted, with these extremely heavy pellets and being so long, the spring on the magazine needs to be tensioned just a little bit. It just doesn't have enough oomph to cycle easily, but luckily I've got some index fingers that can do the cycling for me. Now that was pretty decent, plus minus 818 feet per second. Can live with that. Nice, nice. Don't know what happened there. Doesn't look like these elephant enemas are up for a little bit of higher speed. I can only get them at this stage up to 550 odd feet per second. Let's see if I can push it a little bit harder. Nope, that just worsened at 860 odd feet a second. Let's go to power 12. Oh wow, all of a sudden at plus minus 870 I've got a great grouping. Alright, maximum power, I don't think the speed is going to increase, but let's try in any case. Now that I can't explain. And that's just harmonics and getting the gun to shoot at the speed that it loves with the correct hammer spring and the correct velocity, or the correct pressure on your regulator, should I rather say. But that was interesting. Let's go measure up, give you guys the results. let's see if we can do this. So I've got the H&N 23 grainers 217s. You'll hear the rain coming down now a little bit harder on the roof, but I'm going to try and push through with this set. Let's see how these H&N 23 grainers do. I know that when I shot the Zans, I got some groupings with the 23 grainers, but not exceptionally good groupings. But go and watch that video if you don't trust what I'm saying, and you'll see the results there. Let's quickly do the 23s. I've done so much shooting already with the gun that I think I've worn out the spring on the magazine a little bit. I'll tighten it a little bit later. Doesn't want to cycle lacquer, but that's just 1 inch or half a turn with the Allen key, and we'll be sharp again with that one. Oh. No. Alright, I don't think I'm going to waste any further time shooting slugs out of this barrel. Although, let's push the 218s as well. 23 grainers, 218, that's going to be my last slugs through this barrel. And then I'm going to officially call it, this is not a slug barrel. Alright, so let's see what the 218s do. H&N's 218s. Not bad, but not great either. Alright, I'm not gonna give up. I've got some more stuff in the arsenal. When last have you seen any of these? These are the FX hybrids, 22 grains. Let's give them a chance. Just gonna measure up quickly, then we're gonna shoot the hybrids. It has gone all gloomy on me. I've got my stereo light here as well with a battery pack, to make sure that you can at least see me on the screen, although it is glaring off my bald head. Right, so these are the FX hybrids in 22 grains. These are the last ones that I've got. I've only got 33 shots left, 10, 20, 30, 33 shots left. So I won't go through the full range of speed limits. I'll give you an update as I go along. Just check the numbers on the scorecard. They'll give you an indication of which power level I am, and then obviously on target number 10, I'm going to put it on 12. Right, so I'm going to up one there. But I'm going to start off with minimum. Let's see if the gun loves these slugs. Totally different lead, by the way. So I've now had hard leads in here, soft leads in here, and the last one I'm going to try is probably the Javelins. Now the Javelins I love because of the softness of that lead, but these are the Gen 1s, not the Gen 2s. I haven't been able to pay for the Gen 2s yet, and I don't have any sponsorships either, so the moment I've got enough money scraped together, I'll go and buy some. But let's focus on the hybrids first. Now what is apparent with these hybrids, and I found it in all my guns, in my FX as well, they load a little bit tougher. It's a longer slug than usual. It's got a very deep cavity in the back. It loads a little bit more difficult. So let's see what happens now. Oh, that's a nice grouping. 915 feet per second-ish, thereabouts. That was surprising. Let's up it a little bit and see what happens. Alright, so point of impact is extremely high out of the gun. but I'm not afraid. Ooh. My last 3 shots, then I'm all out of hybrids as well. Maximum power. Well, at least I've got the height approximately right, but no, 990 feet per second that last shot. Didn't like that. Let's go to a very, very soft lead. Right, we're going to shoot the Javelins. These are the 216s. Nah, I'm lying. 26 grain 217s. This is going to be the last slugs for the day. The storm is really, really pumping at the moment. I'm luckily sitting underneath a nice shelter in my shooting range, but I'm shooting through the rain to a target into a pellet catch out there. Let's rip it. Minimum setting, minimum power. Right, let's call it quits for now. The slow twist rate in this barrel, not conducive to slugs. I didn't want to listen to the guys when they told me that. I wanted to test it for myself, and now you've got the proof in the pudding as well. You've actually seen it being shot through different makes, different bands, different weights, all of that. Yes, there's some pockets of great grouping, and those pockets I will test at a further distance. But I think for now I'm going to concentrate on pellets going forward. And I've got a couple of them. I've got nice hunting pellets from H&N. I've got JSBs, different weight sizes. I've got Comator Exacts, which is also out of the JSB brand. But before I spoil that party, watch the next video. Let's quickly do a summation of the slug scenario. These were the softest slugs that I could find in the market currently. But the twist rate and the choke, nah, don't like it very much. Let's give you guys the big summary so far. So I've shot 3 different pellets, and only the heavy ones. Yes, I'll detune the gun to get to the slighter pellets. But at this stage, I've shot the JSB Jumbo Monsters in 25.39, and I got some excellent groupings there. Then I had the JSB Beasts at almost 34 grain, and also some very spectacular results there. But by far, the winner so far with the pellets must be the JSB Monsters redesigns. Just have a look at some of these groupings. It's going to be extremely tough to beat the redesigns, specifically at this 958, and then lo and behold, 5 shots, same hole. Beat that. But the slugs weren't there just for the fun of it. Even though the twist rate is a bit slow in the barrel, I had some exceptional results. So let's start off with the H&N 25 grain 217s at 900 feet per second as well as 952 feet per second, showing some excellent promise. Then over to the JSB knockouts in 216s. This was after I polished the barrel at 946 feet per second, effectively same holing, and also at 928 feet per second. Then the H&Ns in 25 grain. Yep, the 25 grainers again. This was before I polished the barrel at 944 feet per second and 941. Very nice indeed. And then the Zons. And the Zons were overall slightly better in their grouping. And some excellent results there as well. Again, 946 probably being the best of the bunch. And then I went a little bit lighter and I shot the Zans in 23 grain, and again at 974, 979 and 984 feet per second. Excellent groupings. And then the last one again, back to the JSB KOs in 216s with an excellent grouping there at 935 feet per second. So ladies and gentlemen, That is my initial conclusion. Even though this barrel is not specifically built for slugs, I had some stupendous results that I think can be replicated. So, from my side, that's all. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one where I'll be shooting the lighter pellets.
That's all, folks.